It's me from my home country, Canada. It's funny because a lot of people still don't know that I'm Canadian. So when I posted that I was back in Canada, everyone was like, oh, what are you doing up there? And I'm like, I am from here. But yeah, so I haven't filmed in a few days because I was driving. I didn't do anything fun aside from, I guess, the last vlog, which probably was Petrified Forest. Got a couple other stickers, forgot to get the sticker from Texas, which kind of made me upset, but it's okay, I'll get it next time. So yeah, we're back. I had no trouble at the border. Dog was fine going over. If you don't know, pit bulls are illegal in Ontario, and he resembles a pit. He's not one, but just any dog that kind of looks like he does, like the blockhead, the kind of, you know, just body, they are banned here. So there is obviously that fear across the border that they're gonna give me a little bit of hassle. But I have vet paperwork. Obviously, he's up to date on all of his shots, and he actually was the most well-behaved I've ever seen him. And I wish I took a picture, but I didn't want to stay at the border too long. He was sitting in the passenger seat like this, just like chest out, legs perfect, like symmetrical dog, and just staring forward. Didn't even look at the border officer the entire time. And I like remember I looked over at him, and in my head I went, is that my dog? My crazy dog is sitting there like perfectly behaved in the exact moment that he needs to be. Which was funny because Kitty also came up to say hi, and she was the spaz in the situation, but she's not the one I was worried about. I was a little bit worried because I got her shots when I was in the US, because that's when she was due. But I mean, I got all the paperwork, so nothing happened. It was good. Crossed the border, and he goes, how long did you stay in the States? And I realized I think it was 4 months almost to the day. I either crossed on the 7th or the 8th of November, and it's the 8th today, I believe. Don't quote me on that. And it's the 8th today that I came back into Canada. So that's gonna look impeccable on my passport, showing the border officers. I told them I was gonna be back by March 10th, and I'm back early. So if you're watching this in the future, when I try and cross again next winter, unless something else changes, who knows, when I try crossing again next winter, I'm coming back to my country, okay? Don't worry, okay? Just let me cross, let me enjoy the warm weather for the winter. But yeah, it's gonna be a short video. It's already 3 minutes long, but that's nothing compared to what I post. Maybe I'll just add this randomly on a random day just to show you guys that I'm back. I don't know what footage is gonna look like this summer, but I'm gonna be keeping it to just my life. That's just what's gonna happen. Maybe some hiking, maybe some climbing, and definitely some fishing with my dad. And hopefully we catch something this time, because the past few times we've been out, I have not really caught anything. So it would be pretty cool to catch a salmon or some trout or even a bass or something like that. I am hoping to get some sort of kayak. I doubt it's gonna happen because I don't really have the money for it. But who knows, maybe I'll become rich. I doubt it. But it's nice to dream, or maybe I'll get to the point where one of my videos will blow up and someone will sponsor a kayak for me if I take a lot of videos in it. And if people know one thing about Ontario, even though I personally don't really like it, I'm just from here, so I have to come back here, we have a lot of lakes. So if I had a kayak, it would be put to good use. I would also need something to put the kayak on the side of my van, but that's whatever. But yeah, back in my country, really glad the border agent was cool. And I even almost got shocked when he was like, okay, have a good day. I was like, whoa, like that was the best experience I've had. Thank you. You know, thank you for actually inviting me back to the country that I live in. And even he goes, where do you live? And I said Mississauga, but I live in the van, so I'm not there often, but that's like just where, you know, I have to put my license. He goes, no, I get that. He goes, okay, good. Because normally if if people ask me where I live and I say in the van, they go, no, that's impossible. You're not allowed to do that. And I'm like, yeah, I know. That's why my address is still my parents' address, because you need an address for a license and yada, yada, yada. But whatever, everything went fine. I'm back. They didn't lie about the fact that it is warm here. It's not warm, but I mean, like, I feel my window to check the temperature, and it's fairly warm. So it's nice coming back when it's not absolutely freezing, because 2 years ago when I did come back to Canada around this time, it was actually later than this time, it was freezing cold for like a month. And I look around, I haven't seen any snow, not even like a pile of it, like on the side of the road. No snow, which is good and bad, because it's kind of like, what's happening with the earth that makes it have no snow in Canada? But it's also good because I have no heat, so I don't have to park in my parents' driveway with the heater connected. I can be on my own still. Overall, great experience. Really glad I had no trouble this time going down there. And I'm excited for next year to be able to try again. And by next year, I mean after the summer. Have about 8 months to stay up here. And then I don't know where I'm gonna go next winter. But like I said, we'll figure that out. Now I'm just rambling and going in loops of saying the same thing over and over again. Heading to my parents' house. I do need to organize the van for summer. I have a lot of winter stuff in here and I don't need it. So I'm gonna get some different outfits. All of my stuff is at my parents' house, and now I can sell art actively online without fear of being put in jail. So a lot of art is gonna start popping up. I started my Etsy again. I don't know if I'm gonna keep my website, just for the mere fact that people don't even know how to use it. And I don't know if it's worth paying the $50 a month to keep it active. I have until May to decide. So we'll see with these next 2 months how things go and go from there. But yeah, I don't know. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't know what we're gonna be doing. Probably eating some food. But yeah. Love you all. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Go check out my other videos too. I have like 80 something videos by the time this posts. And I think they're fun. Lots of people just watch the intros and I'm like, that's not even when it's good. That's just me talking. Which this video is all me talking. But I have to give updates. I mean, that's just real life, unfortunately. You gotta listen to me for a little bit to figure out what's going on. But yeah, love you all. I'll see you later.